Nathan in Sydney, Australia, thinks that he has a demon. He writes, I'm a Christian and have manifested a demon calling itself Legion. Your teachings aggravate this demon. How can I be helped? Well, I'm glad to know, Nathan, that our teachings do aggravate this demon. That's good news. But I have several questions here. The first question is it a demon? You believe that it is, and it may well be. But we need to really be sure about that. There could be other explanations for what you are experiencing. However, the fact that our teachings, which I assume you're getting through our books or through YouTube, are aggravating this, that's a pretty sure sign something is happening. And I'm glad to know that is happening. So what can you do? Let me suggest several things. First of all, since you're all the way to Australia, one of the best things we could do is Skype an exorcism or deliverance session. I do this all the time, virtually every day, to people all over the world. So just contact our offices or go to our website, and there you'll have the information on how you can arrange for a Skype exorcism. And these really work. I do them all the time. We look right at each other. I can see your facial expressions. I can watch your body language and see how you react to certain prayers and certain things that I say and certain prayers that I have you say. Another possibility is just jump on a plane and come to the United States and see me face to face. People do that all the time. I have a lot of people come from Australia. Now, Skyping is good. Face to face is always better. We can arrange what we call a personal encounter session, or come to one of our seminars and we can set up a session then. You've got to get some help. Now, in the meantime, there's several things that you can do. First of all, we have a DVD series called Self-Deliverance. It's a 4-hour series, very detailed in how you can begin the process of taking yourself through deliverance. I would suggest that's a good step to take. Also, get our books. Read what we have to say about the process. And perhaps most important, enroll in our International School of Exorcism. There is a wealth of depth and knowledge that's not found in any of my books or any of my DVDs. It's all new information for the person who wants to learn how to get rid of their demons, someone else's demons, or to become a deliverance minister. You'll find the processes explained there and a broad base of understanding about this whole matter of deliverance. I mean, if you do have demons, you need to get started learning as much as you could possibly learn about this sort of thing. Now, there's some other fine books out there on the subject, and there are other deliverance ministers who have insights, and I certainly suggest if they are valid, credible books and ministries, you can study them too. There's some fine ministries in Australia that you can turn to. The important thing is that you don't stay stuck where you are. Sometimes people feel like they have a demon and there's nowhere to go. And so they don't really do anything about it until the situation deteriorates to such a state that it's really hard to dislodge those demons. Now, let me comment about this name. I don't know where you got this name. Perhaps you heard it in your head, maybe a voice or some kind of spiritual impression. I have seldom ever dealt with the demon Legion. But because that one's in the Bible, and it's so intimidating to think there could be 6, 8, 10,000 demons, evil spirits like to use that name because it sounds really big, really scary. I doubt very much that you have a legion of demons. Yeah, you might have a demon who calls himself Legion because that's a biblical term and he just likes to use that. And I've run into that sort of thing. But more than likely, there is a specific demon of a specific nature that's hiding behind that name, and that's what you want to know. And if you have a way to internally challenge this thing, if you're hearing it in your head or sensing it spiritually, you might just say to it, no, I'm not going to buy this Legion thing, but I do demand to know what spirit, what chief, what strong man is at the root of my problems. And prayerfully, you can push into that. It's helpful if you've got a priest or pastor or somebody who's got some experience in exorcism, or mature Christians who have been through this process before and know something about it. But absent all of that, please get in touch with us just as soon as you possibly can. I've had a number of people from Australia get wonderfully delivered over Skype. It can happen to you too. But the important thing is, if you believe that you have a demon, and it sounds like you do, the longer you wait, the demon's only going to get stronger. Now, obviously, you want to spend time in the Word and in prayer and doing everything you can to push back against this evil force. But I want to assure you, whether it's one demon or whether it is a legion of demons, Jesus has the power to set you free. The most frequent demon that I deal with is the spirit of Jezebel, the most prevalent evil spirit of our age. This demon wants to destroy your health, your finances, your marriage, your family, and your church. Learn the tactics of Jezebel throughout history and in the time in which we live. My book, Jezebel, Defeating Your Number One Spiritual Enemy, is your key to overcoming this demon, which is more prevalent than at any time in human history. Get your copy today. Jezebel, Defeating Your Number One Spiritual Enemy.
He took the curses away from me. Was he Bob Larson? Because he can help you.
If your life isn't all that it should be, if relationships aren't working, if your health, your finances, or your spiritual life are unhappy, schedule a personal one-on-one encounter with me. We'll get to the root of the issues that are holding you back. We'll give you answers and a whole new direction in life.
Oh, what a change, what a difference when you have an encounter with God.
Take action. I look forward to seeing you soon.
We encourage your support for this worldwide outreach to do what Jesus did. For the latest information on resources, seminars, conferences, training institutes, retreats, and international missions, go to boblarson.org. Thank you for your prayers and financial partnership.